We're live.
All right, welcome everybody. This is Jeff Schaefer, Schaefer Baseball Report. Going to give you an overview of the Tuckaseegee Dream Fields. It's been a while since we've done it. We're kind of closing out our winter. Queens University is getting ready to start their season. They open up this weekend down in Florida, and then their first home game will be here next week. Right now, since we haven't given anybody an overview of what's taken place in the past probably 6 months or so, we're standing on the crow's nest that was built for our home team pitching staff. Our bullpen over here. It's out behind the left center field wall, and this is where these guys will sit up and watch the game from. It's pretty cool place. So we're gonna walk down. We'll take you on a quick tour of everything. As you can see out here, this is Fungo Zen Master Al Daspin. Gets fungos every single day. So the facility has had some upgrades along the way. Not be able to see it from here, but the wall behind home plate we repadded. We're giving the field a kind of theme of Queens University. Obviously our scoreboard is Queens University, the Royals. Even though they lease it from us, this is a collegiate field, this is their home field, and you know, we want to make it kind of special for them. And especially for the kids that come out here and play during the season. You know, everybody likes to be on a college field, and this is a collegiate field. We've laid down more dirt again from last year, so all the dirt that you see here is new. It's all been laser graded, done. EA Sports Fields, Eddie Buskey, Hunter Buskey, they're unbelievable. We have staff out here, what they do for our team, our teams, the facility. It's amazing. You can see the grass right now. It's been pretty consistent. It had a couple months to breathe over the winter, but you know, the grass has held its greenness, and it's very, very thick right now. So what we do is we let the grass grow up, and then we slowly just clip the tops off. Right now we're using a zero turn, and then next week we'll go to the real mower, and this thing with the turf. Pretty wild how this field held up. Eddie and his crew did an amazing job. And then the maintenance is key to this. I mean, making sure that you have something, a project like this is to, you know, is to take care of it the right way. It's like anything else. You take care of it, it'll last longer and look better. So we're gonna walk through this. We'll go through the dugout. We'll peek in the indoor facility. Queens is starting to get their practice ready here. So everybody's starting to set up. So it's pretty cool to watch, because if you look up here at the press box, Andrews will sit in the four windows. That's basically where he works out of.
Penthouse.
The penthouse. And then mine is the corner office that kind of looks around the corner, so I get to see all three fields while we're going on. JP List, one of the coaches, Queens, helps us out with CBC, some of our training. Through. We're going to peek in the back door first if it's open. See if it's open. Yeah, built, and then we'll walk down to the indoor facility. Right now, what we're going to get ready to go into is the clubhouse on the lower level, 40 locker clubhouse, shower, bathroom, industrial washer dryer for the uniforms, and then up top is going to be our community room, where we would do a lot of the between You Deserve a Chance Foundation and Carolina Metro Reds. We do a lot of community type things just to help, but primarily it'll be a reading and writing program from grades 1 to 5, SAT, ACT prep programs as well. So why don't we come on in here? You take a peek. Obviously right this space that I'm standing in right here, this is the clubhouse. We'll have 40 lockers going all the way around here. Queens is trying to raise money to, you know, finish that part for them. That's their contribution to everything. Back in the corner, so as we walk back in, you can see how this whole thing will flow. This will be the washer dryer area. You know, uniforms get thrown here and cleaned up. Restroom, and then back in here will be the showers. And then because of Title IX, and code reasons, we need to make sure that to this facility right here, that there is some type of bathroom for the females. So that'll be walled off, but they'll be able to come in from the outside, and the girls will have access to that bathroom right there. Let's take it upstairs now. process looked like it was going to be moving faster, but you can imagine it's, there's a lot of permitting involved in it. We got to make sure that everything is to code. So, the framing was done, the inspector had to come in, the electrical will get done, the inspector has to come in, and a lot of projects going around Charlotte. So it's not like every time you call, you get access to those guys. But this is the community room. This will be set up like a classroom type area, and we'll have a projector, screen or TV, so we can, all different things. We'll hold like movie days for the kids, and obviously educational programs that we can utilize that stuff. Back in here is just another kind of space that will separate out, so we can, you don't want everything every time for it to be a full classroom environment. There'll be a lot of necessary one-on-one or teacher and students to educate them, to give them a better situation, better opportunity. Here we are. You can look down here at the indoor facility, looking over the top of the wall right now. It's complete, finally, all done. The netting's up, turf's done. Queens again setting up in here. They'll go basically from about 1:30 to 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then CBC will come in here, and we will have all of our winter training. We're closing up. We're trying to finish up on we got 1 week left of our winter training before high school season starts. And what's up, John?
Hey.
Say hello to John Smith, everybody. That's our guy.
Delete that.
Yeah, so this is the final week of our winter workouts. We've had, that's what we do with our CBC guys, is make sure, it's just not a show and go. We're not a show and go organization. We make sure that we're developing players. So we go almost 3 months of our winter workouts. So move on down. We had a tremendous camp here this weekend. Brought in a gentleman by the name of Trent Mongero, who's one of the top infield instructors in the country. And his program's a little bit different than just hitting a bunch of fungos. There was a lot of information provided to the players. So this was held here inside. Basically, we had 40 players in here. Our curtains in the middle, they retract, so we open up the whole thing, and then we can lift up the back end. Lift up the back end of our facility. So we utilize all the space that's part of our indoor. Let's head this way, Andrew. We'll take you guys into the studio. Did you bring your keys? Uh-oh.
No keys.
No? All right, we'll go upstairs first. Another conference room, classroom type of setting up for this part of the building. So, you can see the folks are up in here for the reading program. Like I said, there's two nonprofits to kind of explain how Knothole came to be is You Deserve a Chance Foundation, which was our original, CBC's original, the group out of CBC's original nonprofit. And then CMR, Carolina Metro Red, which is Morris Madden's group. We came together, purchased the property, and each owned 50% of it, called it Knothole. And Knothole is basically, if you remember, there's a picture out there of kids looking through a Knothole baseball game because they couldn't afford to get in. So we called it Knothole. The only difference is we let them in. Andrew Birch. This is what Andrew gets to look at every day. Go down the hall. So, see the jerseys up here. Dwayne Wise saved a perfect game from Oak Burley. Ross Glode has been an instructor with us for a while, good friend. Jack McDowell had a lot to do with the startup of Queens University. Jack and I were teammates in Chicago. Dusty Wathen, just been tremendous support, the Wathen family. Always right there for us, always doing something for our You Deserve a Chance gala, and always just asking to help out. Joe Borchard, good friend, Sue the Glue. Say hello, Sue, once again.
Howdy.
Okay, that's what all of our admin comes out of primarily. As you can see, I get to look out at all three fields. So we move over here. Now Al Daspin has moved to the smaller field. For some reason, he thinks hitting on a different field will make him better. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. But that is a obsessive, compulsive dude right there. We love him to death. He's been a huge part of everything that's going on out here. You see, as we were walking around, Andrew, on this field, and then on the smaller field, you can't see it from here, but you'll see the banner F8. Obviously, Jersey in here is F8.
I pointed
Jersey
to
over
it.
here is F8. That's my father-in-law, Pat Murphy, passed away a little over 3 years ago, but was a big part of the startup of CBC, which led to You Deserve a Chance Foundation, which has led to now the Not Hold Foundation. So quite a bit going on here. But great views. Obviously, I get in this office and I become extremely useless because all I do is look out the window and watch baseball. But that's pretty much everything that we have going on. This field out here, well, not necessarily true though. So the big field, we're going to start the lights here in a couple weeks. We finally got through it. Everything that we've done out here has been in stages because we had to do it based on how we've raised the money, nonprofit across the board. So MLB originally gave us $400,000 to start the small field. As we raised monies along the way, we went to the bigger field. After the bigger field, we actually went to the indoor facility. And then last year, in the beginning of the spring, we finished that field. And we're completed with fields because we're out of space. But lights are going to go up on the big field and the collegiate field sometime, hopefully by the end of April. If not, we'll have it in the summer. And then we'll light these at the end of the fall of this year. So we've had to do everything along the way as we've raised the money. It's been a really cool project. It's been a lot of fun, but it's also we've lived in a lot of mud for a few years. But we're getting close to having it complete. Once we get past that, all of our CapEx raises, which we're still involved with, to finish off the project, then we'll go to more programming, which will include You Deserve a Chance Foundation and CMR, doing specific things that are less expensive or even free for quite a few. We have a couple events coming on this year with the high schools in the area. We're doing what we call the West Side Story. West Side Story is basically all the schools on the west side of Charlotte that have never had the opportunity to play in spring break tournaments. They don't have the finances, the resources to go down to the beach or to play in these, the Jack Sinks or things like that. So we're going to create an event for them right here called West Side Story. So a lot of the schools that are sitting in the Title I pocket here, which is below the poverty line, predominantly minority, we're going to set something up for them so they have just a special event on probably the nicest field that anybody in the city is going to play on. So I think that's kind of going to just cover it for now, and we'll do this again in a few months and update you again. So we appreciate everybody's support out here. The organizations that are out here, obviously CMR, Carolinas Metro Reds, You Deserve a Chance Foundation, which both came together to form Not Whole, which is the entire complex, and CBC's out here, BIC. We all need space from out here, and then USA Baseball NTIS, which is a big part of our organization as well. Everybody's out here. It's a one-stop shop for us in terms of everything that we do, and we appreciate everybody's support when they come out here. We appreciate everybody recognizing exactly what this facility is. It is a non-profit facility.